What's up guys, it's Yin here. Today I have a Modern Horizons 3 Eldrazi pre-con opening. I got it in the mail a couple of weeks ago, but I have yet to open it because I have yet to have the time to make a video about it. Right now I'm just doing a pack opening. Well, not pack opening, the opening, and then later I'll show you guys, I might do it on stream, the cards I'm subbing in, because I'm going to make this pre-con a lot better, hopefully. Well, at least what I think it is better. Oh, you guys get to watch me struggle. Oh my god. I might have opened it the wrong way. Oh, don't look at that. You tell this is my first box opening? Oh my god, hold up. Don't look at me. Do not look at me. Oh my jeez Louise. Okay. What is this guy? Oh, so that's the pack. Oh, and then there's the box. Huh. I don't remember him coming like that. But that is pretty neat. Boom, guys. My little box. And then the collector booster sample pack. We'll open this guy on camera for you guys. What do we get? What do we get? Monumental Hinge. And Strike It Rack. Create a treasure token. Huh. One cost sorcery. Not bad. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, let's open this bad boy up. That obstruction. That might be instructions. Join Magic Beauty, yada yada yada. Throw that away. Okay. Let's hopefully. I'm gonna divvy it up to see what we have here, and then I'm going to cut the video and post it. Because again, this is just pack opening and well, box opening, and I'll do the. I'll probably do the. What is it called? I'll probably do, let's see, the subbing out cards live, just for you guys, because I feel like that's something you guys might want to see and help me with. And I'll probably take some advice, because right now it's just cards that I think would be good in there, you know? So that's going to be probably one of the ones I'm going to get rid of. Hedron Archive, Land, eldrazi. So what I'm thinking to make this deck better is just solely what is it called? Basing everything around the copy ability. So things like Roaming Throne. What is it? The new Kindred Eldrazi enchantment that copies Eldrazi happenings happen, you know? That's what I'm thinking. To just solely... And I have the card for him to make his ability big. The, what is it called? Let's see, the Darkwater Depths, that makes that come in, and you take all those, all of those counters off, and then make a 2020. I have the card off to the side, but I'll show you guys here. I have never had an all-color deck, and technically it's not all-color because everything has the void on it, kinda. Which makes sense, but at the same time, this one, Dark Depths, yeah, one that you remove 10 ice counters, and, yeah, make a 2020. Enchantment Aura, land. And then I'm going to try and get all the Eldrazi Titans for this deck. but right now they're all sold out. Which, cool, man. I could have bought them, but I was like, oh, I'll wait until I get the deck, and everybody bought them up. Super sad, but what can you do, you know? Buy them sooner. Shh. And then I have some of the lands that I got from Modern Horizons in here. I'm going to add Basalt Monolith for that guy. But Basalt Monolith makes that go infinite, which you guys probably already know, smart people. Wastes, other lands, Talisman, Warping Whale, Talismans, land, sorcery, enchantment, instant, eldrazi, and all lands there. Not a lot of basic lands in here. For precon, there's, I think I only saw, yep, those 5 right there, the Ruberg. And then everything else, oh, that's another basic land, but, meh. So 6. So 6 colors, so that may have snuck its way in. No! Yeah, not a lot of basic lands. A lot of dual lands, and I'm going to probably swap them out for lands that don't deal damage to me, and some of the flip lands. Same thing with these guys. A lot of talismans that just deal damage to you, which is fine. Not the best here, so... Idol of Oblivion, draw, activate, sacrifice all Oblivion, create a 10/10. Sacrifice creatures, tell them to draw 3 cards. May cast artifact spell, and then I'm gonna add Vidalcan Orrery, so my creatures have flash, so that I can cast Eldrazi's on other people's turn to copy their ability. And stack better. Everflowing Chalice enters the battlefield with a charge counter on it. Each time it was kicked, charge counter on Everflowing Chalice. Choose a creature type, creatures with the charge counter 1 bonus to cast. Beginning of your people at the top of your library. Put them in your hand. Okay. So, not a lot of great artifacts in here. Like, this one's fine. Draw a card, activate only if you created token this turn, but I can probably sub that out for a different card that draws me cards. Sacrifice Dreamstone Heroine, draw 3 cards, color spells. Go to the top card of my library anytime. This one's good. Just the fact that I can cast things off the top is going to be the best here. And then all the talismans. Hedron Archive is kind of just a mid card. I'll definitely probably be subbing that one out. And maybe most of the talismans, I'll see, because I feel like they could be better than what they are, because they're doing damage. I noticed as I watched the video, a lot of the stuff in here that makes you tap for colors does damage to you. The good thing is they tap for colorless, which is actually mostly what I need. So I might not actually sub them out. Token creature you control dies, greater 1 less colors. Sacrifice, add. Create 5 colors. Annihilator, 1 crusher attacks, each combat if able. I might sub this guy out for one of the Eldrazi Titans if they're not already in here. Because Annihilator's good, but the just Annihilator's kind of a bad thing. Each player sacrifices. I won't do that one. I won't sub that one out because that one's pretty good. Exile another target creature, then return it to the battlefield tapped under its own control. That's basically a flashback. Okay, that can protect your commander every once in a while. Battle Redeemer, whenever you cast this spell, you may pay colorless. If you do, create a 1/1 Eldrazi Scorn creature token. Each non-token creature that died under your control this turn, those tokens have sacrificed this creature add. That has flash, so that's going to be pretty good. Aside from, I'm not sure about the ability. It's fine to create those. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Okay, drawing cards. Untap also during each other player's untap step. Does 1 damage to any target. Creatures can't attack block during this turn. Draw a card. Whenever you cast a spell, exile artifact, enchantment, or land. Kozilek's Return deals 2 damage to each creature. Whenever you charge a creature with mana value 7 or greater, you may exile Kozilek's Return from the graveyard. If you do, deals 5 damage to each creature. 3 for an... oh, that's an instant. Morph Boundless. Changeling. As Morph is Boundless enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Spells with the chosen type cost less to cast. Rubric less to cast. This effect reduces the only amount of colored mana to pay. Oh. Other creatures you control with the chosen type get +1/+1. Whenever you cast this spell, target opponent exiles the top card of their library. You may put any number of land cards that player owns from exile on the battlefield under control. This is a spell. Target opponent exiles the top 4 cards of their library. Then you may put any number of land cards that player owns from exile into the battlefield. Okay. When Journey to Hope enters the battlefield to create 2 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scorn creature tokens, they have sacrifice. Add a colorless sacrifice Eldrazi Scorn. Tap target creature. Tapping creatures is kind of good. It's a good ability. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have flying and indestructible. The indestructible parts is pretty good. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. If you can, sacrifice Eldrazi mana. Okay. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, that player exiles the top 2 cards of their library, and you draw 2 cards. Enchant creature gives +10/+10, and whenever trample on Annihilator 2. Enchantment. Planeswalker, Legendary Ugins. Color spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Exile the top 2 cards of your library face down. Create a 2 stroke and destroy target target that was 1 or more colors. Beginning of your combat on your turn, switch powers and toughness of each number of target creatures until your turn. Beginning of your turn, until one target. Yeah, so not a lot of the Eldrazi's made it into here. Not the Eldrazi Titans, like Kozilek or the other Ulaloks. Choose 3 or more in some mode, but more than once. Creatures 3/3. So right now they're going to be proxies until I can get my hands on them. But I'll show you that guys live because, again, I'm open to suggestions and everything. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Exile target non-permanent. Turn to the battlefield. Scroll, Scorn, choose your token. Might sub that one out. I'll choose 3. Maybe not. Whenever you attack, choose odd or even creatures with mana value. That quantity can't block this turn. Each other color creature you control has Bloodthirst 2. When you cast a spell, for each opponent gain control up to 1 target creature that player controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they gain Trample, Haste, and Annihilate 1 until end of turn. When Ruff's Bismuth and Jurl enter, deals combat damage to player, exiles the card of their library until they not land. You can cast it for mana value, for health, life. When Archers enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of creature cards, base power 1, toughness 1 or less, create that many 4/4 colorless Eldrazi Angel creature tokens with flying and vigilance. Each player chooses the color. They exile each permanent unless it's colorless, or choose only the color they control it shows. Target creature you control gains protection from each color until end of turn. That's Overload, and it's instant. When you cast a spell, for each opponent, choose a creature that the player controls. Create a token with its copy of the creature, except its power and equal to the creature's toughness is equal to the total toughness of those creatures, and its colorless Eldrazi creature. Word 1, sacrifice permanent with mana value 1 or greater. Create a 10/10 colorless Eldrazi creature token. Just tap it and create one? That's pretty good. If you can get something to untap it. But just tap it to create one. And then a land made it in here. Don't look at my sorting. When you cast this spell, you may return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. We always like graveyard incursion. When Ulamog's Nerdfur enters the battlefield, you may put 2 cards your opponent controls into exile into their owner's graveyard. If you do, counter the target spell. And that's a predecessor. When you cast a spell from it, and whenever a terrain verge attacks, put a 1 counter on each colorless creature you control its area. Exile will target a creature its controller creates a 0/1 shapeshifter creature token with changing. I feel like that one could be better. Crib swap. Because there's that blue one that does the same thing and it actually just counters it. It's never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Wasteman Mirage, whenever you cast a spell, if it was kicked, it's yada yada artifacts and enchantments opponent control. Whenever you cast a spell, if it was kicked, to return target creature opponent controls to its owner's hand. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, create a 0/1 eldrazi spawn creature, sacrifice this creature. This is one of the ones I was thinking putting in here if it didn't come with one. Whenever a colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, because it goes pretty hard with the other ones. Snapping Void Claw, I thought they would put that one in there. And then, or another colorless creature you control dies, you get an experience counter. Creatures you control get SX plus S until end turn, where X is the number of experience counters you have. Score and spawn you can control gain indestructible on either one and until end of turn. So I'm going to be putting these all in these unicorn sleeves. I don't know if you want to sit here for that. Probably not, so I will probably end the video here. Actually, I didn't go over these guys. Crib swap I already did. Immunity I already did. Each player chooses a color. Then exile permanents unless its controller only plays the color controller shows. I already did that one. Already did that one. Already did that one. Exile X target cards from target player's graveyard. For each of the exiled cards, that player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Ancients Ringings. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal colorless cards from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest into your bottom of your library in any order. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. You may cast spells with mana value 5 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Insight. Scry X, where X is the highest mana value among permanents you control, then draw 3 cards. Eldrazi Companionship. That's the one that's just enchant creature gets +7/+1 and trample and annihilator 2, which is crazy. Grohawk's Uprising enters the battlefield. If you control a creature with power 4 greater, draw a card. Creatures you control have trample. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token. It has sacrifice this creature, add a colorless. Enchant creature and or planeswalker, enchant permanent is colorless, and land with tap, add mana, and loses all other card types and abilities. Okay. Return the Wellspring, choose 1, draw a card equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control. Maybe I'll do a little teaser, because I don't think this video is long enough for anything of what I'm going to be putting in here. So this is just some ideas. That's how thick it is. I don't know if I'm subbing everything out, but Dark Depths is definitely coming in here. Flare of Cultivation's a maybe. Looking at it now with not how many basic lands there are not, probably not. Roaming Throne, Sink into Stupor, because it's the dual land, so it's a land and the spell. Breaker of Creation. When this creature spell, you gain 1 life for each colorless permanent you control. Hexproof from each color, Annihilator 2. So maybe not this one, because we're really trying here to make the most of his ability. What is that? Get that off of there. And then Landfall, Territory Color, probably this one because it has Landfall. Snapping Void Claw's already in here, but these two are going to be my biggest ones that I put in here, because if I get them both on the battlefield, they're huge targets, because his ability and those two are crazy. Thief of Extensions, I'm going to go just Ugin's Binding, definitely in here. A lot of these are probably actually not going in here specifically, but also they're going into my Niv Mizzet deck. I just have them in the same thing. Temple of the False Gods already in here, I think. Not all of the medallions are going in here because they are just cards I had, and that some of these are repeat cards because again they're going into my Visit deck. But I think some of these are coming in here definitely. Alright, that was just a quick little sneak peek into what I'm going to be doing. I'll be doing that live, so watch for the video. This was just pack opening. I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't think it's going to get a lot of views, only because there's so many videos already out of... Oh, I'm going to have to cut that out, ain't I? There's so many videos already out of just people opening packs, or opening these. But who knows? Maybe you guys enjoy it, maybe you guys don't. Alright, see you guys later.